Get started. If anybody wants to be able to purchase a question or wants to be able to donate, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, Amazon wishlist, and PO box all in the description box below. And I really do appreciate anybody and everybody who supports me in whatever way you do, whether it be those ways with the super thanks sticker, whether it be likes, comments, shares, subscribes. You guys are really appreciated, and thank you so much for that. And let's get started with what our guides want to talk to us about today. Had to put my speaker on top of the pile of papers today because the wind keeps popping up and blowing everything everywhere. Okay. I choose to release all negative thoughts and limiting beliefs about myself and the world around me. I am the creator in my life, and I hold the power to create. I create amazing creations. I have the ability to have an amazing life. Blessings rain down on me each day. I choose to bless others in the same way. I am open to give and receive freely. I am in a state of free-flowing energy. I am not blocked, and I do not block these energies. I am at peace, and I surrender. Everything is as it should be. Everything happens as it should. Everything that happens is for my highest good. I release all pains, hardship, and lack. I accept peace and abundance and freedom. I am worthy. I matter. I belong. I am connected. I am at peace. I feel joy. I smile each day. I find gratitude and I express it. I am truly blessed. I live my life. I love my life. I am not afraid of death. I am not afraid of failure. I am not afraid of success. I know that I am strong. I know that I am wise. I know that I can do this. I know that I am not alone. All my negative thoughts and beliefs have been released, and I am at peace. I am a master manifester. All I feel to be real becomes a reality. So, rewiring your thoughts. That is definitely something that our guides are wanting to talk about today. Making sure that you are thinking good things about yourself and about the world around you, and really allowing life to flow. Being able to live in the present moment and not worrying so much about what yesterday brought or what tomorrow is bringing, but what is going on right now in front of you and how you can best affect the world around you at this moment. Really being able to be open to good things coming into your life, not constantly questioning every single thing that comes your way, but just allowing things to flow naturally and unfold naturally instead of trying to take control of the situations that are going on. Let's see what else is going to come out. Taking a camping trip. Traveling a lot, being able to move away from solitude into being around people again, or being able to take those moments away from people to just get away off on your own and enjoy the world around you. Giving and getting sounds good. I just got a message from somebody and the message said, getting and giving sounds good. And considering that's what we're working on right now, that is something that is definitely being highlighted today. That equal give and take. Being able to freely put yourself out there and knowing and trusting that regardless of whether or not it's coming back from this situation, it's coming back from somewhere. In my job, in my line of work, there is a lot of giving I do that is not coming back from those specific people. Because there's a lot of people that don't have much to give, if anything at all. They do, a lot of them do try to give back in some way. There's a lot of them that don't. And, that's just the way it is. But it all comes back in some way. And the way that those things comes back to you may be very different than the way that you put it out there. But either way, you always end up with what you need. Sometimes even what you want. If you're somebody that goes out of your way to make sure that you are giving to this world of the gifts that you have. The gifts that you have are very important. They are things that don't need to be hoarded and locked away. They are things that should be given to the world around you, to make changes, to make a difference, to really make an impact on the world around you. You have to stop worrying about what you're going to get in return and just allow yourself to put it out there and know that good things will come back to you because of it. I was actually explaining some of that to somebody the other night because I was like, I give a lot to a lot of places, but I'm the one who gets to choose where I give it to. Sometimes it's put to good use, and sometimes it's really used to the greater benefit, and sometimes it isn't. So sometimes you do have to walk away from those situations where you're just pouring your energy out and pouring your energy out and pouring your energy out. It's not making any difference in that person's life, and it's not making the world a better place. It's not helping you in any way, shape, or form. And so sometimes you do got to move away from those situations. Being able to know when you need to do that is a very good thing as well. There's definitely something that's going to be shocking you and really lighting up the world around you. You're really going to be able to see a lot more clearly in the near future about some of the things that you may have overlooked in the past. I also feel like peace is something that is obtainable in the situation that you're in as well. He came over unannounced. He said he needed to talk to me. He needs to come clean. He exposed everything, including his true feelings for me. I'm so proud of how calmly and maturely I have handled this. I listened and I thought before acting. With everything out in the open, it's so much easier to see the way forward. So much of my intuition has been proven right. So, definitely, there is something that's getting ready to be revealed to you, something that is getting ready to be seen clearly, and you're going to start to notice that your intuition was on point in whatever situation this was. You are going to start to really believe more and trust more in yourself and what you're feeling instead of things that were causing you to jump into any kind of fear-based energy. Anything like that, it's going to fall away because you're going to be realizing that the feelings that you have and the intuition that you have is something that is very strong and something that is worth believing in. It's going to be proven right. Snow leopard. Snow leopard was one of my favorite animals as a kid. Horse. Self-reliance and freedom. You are strong, independent, and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls to you. You have unlimited resources and reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and you accomplish your dreams. So, you're definitely somebody untamable, a force to be reckoned with, somebody that cannot be broken. Your spirit is something that shines very brightly. Hi, sweetheart. Nice to see you this morning. Connecting the dots. You're going to be doing a lot of connecting the dots as well. Really seeing things in a new light and understanding them in a new way. Also really giving in more to that healer side of yourself. That's what a lot of this choosing to release the negative thoughts and limiting beliefs is all about as well. Choosing to see yourself as a creator and also realizing that whatever you put out comes back to you. No matter what, it all comes back. Energy is something that flows like that. And being able to realize that allows you to be able to use your gifts for the greater good of the world around you, to raise the vibrations of everyone without worrying about whether or not you're getting something for that in return. Just ask the person who's been doing this for so many years with, and I'm sitting here broke, but everything I need is here. I have everything that I need, and I am so grateful for all that I have around me as well. And I am definitely grateful for all my little fur babies. This is my newest little fur baby. Every time I'm doing a video, she's right up here next to me. I'm glad she's not on my table right now. Apparently she already got the hint that I don't want her on my table when I'm doing readings. But she is definitely right behind me, rubbing up against me, loving on me, which is funny because she spends a lot of time not wanting the loves. Cats are funny. So, Let's see what else. A twist in the tale. The unexpected, a change that you did not see coming. Little Red Riding Hood. I am not a victim. And so far I've seen both of these cards a fair amount of times since I got this deck already. The Little Red Riding Hood card reminds me of that song, "Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good." Something about not walking in these spooky old woods alone, and I'm going to wear my sheep suit until you know that you can trust me. That kind of thing. There was a message that came out in my reading that I did earlier, and it was about being raised by wolves and being uncivilized. You know what? I'd rather be raised by wolves than sheep. Sorry, but wolves are the shepherd. If you think about it logically, canines are shepherds and wolves are canines. So wolves are the shepherds. Wolves are the protectors. Wolves are the leaders. Wolves can stand alone or in a pack. And wolves are also very loyal, extremely loyal to their loved ones. They take care of those that they love. They protect those that they love. They are best friends. They play, they have a good time, but they can also get very serious. They definitely are a creature that is more to be loved than feared, if you ask my opinion. But people, people are like, oh, be afraid of all these evil animals. Excuse me, we're the biggest predator on this planet. And there are a lot of people who consciously perform evil acts. There's not many animals that consciously perform evil acts, really. I mean, cats sometimes, they really love to torture little bugs. But, I think that's more because they're having fun than consciously being evil. So definitely some changes that you didn't expect to be seeing are going to be coming out. Transparency is going to be happening. Purifying of your energy is something that's going to be very important here as well. Making sure that you are cleansing, clearing, protecting, all of that kind of good stuff, taking care of you and your energy so that your energy is your own energy and you're not dealing with making decisions based on other people's energies around you. I do actually offer sessions for that as well. The bee and the hummingbird. There's going to be a lot coming out in the community around you as well. You've definitely been doing a lot of communicating, networking, hard work. You've really been joyfully working very hard towards a lot of the goals that you have. You've been very positive, very joyful, very happy-go-lucky. You've really been enjoying life and living more in the present moment lately. And if you haven't been feeling in this energy yet, you are going into this energy of just living life and enjoying life and not getting so stuck on the past or the future, but in the present moment. I feel like you're inspiring a lot of people as well to do the same in their lives, to spread joy, to spread happiness, positivity, love, light, generosity, care, kindness. I've talked to a lot of people about, there's a lot of people that can get very obsessive with you when you're nice, when you're kind, when you stop to say something and smile and interact with somebody that most people would walk past like they're the plague of the earth, like they're just a scourge on this planet, and people will walk past them with judgment, harshness, things like that. And when you stop and you talk to those people and you interact with those people, there's a lot of times where you can create some sort of obsessive energy with this person. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. It also has to do with the fact that there are not as many people on this earth that are doing that. And if more people were kind, if more people had a kind word to say, if more people actually noticed and appreciated everyone around them instead of walking about their busy life trying to ignore everything that they don't like to see, then there would be a lot less of that as well. So be that person that's spreading that love, that kindness, that light, and try not to get stuck in that fear and paranoia energy from doing just that. Hi, Sunny girl, nice to see you. Yes, and kindness is such a beautiful thing. People will tell you not to be kind. People will tell you to shut that off. People will try to tell you to be something different than what you are. And I'm not saying don't have boundaries, because you should definitely have boundaries, but having boundaries is different than not being kind to people. I love peace as well. Peace is fucking amazing. And I don't let anything into my life that destroys that peace. But I will say that I have time to stop and spread a kind message to people when I come across them. To go, oh, hey, somebody's coming behind me. I'm going to stand here and hold this door before I go in. And around here, there's a lot of guys that are like, oh, I'm supposed to hold the door for you. I got to the damn door first. I'm holding the door. It's my door. Go away. But it has nothing to do with being a gentleman. It has to do with being a kind person and spreading that kindness, spreading that love, spreading that light. Definitely being able to be that beacon of hope and joy. You could also end up with a lot of, okay, collectively right now, if it's been a while where you've been the option for others, it's turning around. You are now the option to have. And you're going to have a lot of options around you. Try not to feel like you're the villain because of this. Try not to feel like you're hurting everyone because of this. I've actually had people, don't worry about hurting me. Make sure that you are taking the time to make the decision that's best for you. Make sure that you're watching words and actions. Make sure those things are lining up. You could definitely have a lot of people vying for your attention right now. Hummingbirds. It is your turn, definitely. And sometimes it can be really hard dealing with it being your turn. Hummingbirds get very competitive when it comes to, especially when it comes to mating. They will actually fight each other in midair. When you see them like clash into each other and it's just a quick little thing, they are actually fighting. They're very quick and you can miss it if you're not paying attention, but they are actually fighting. Hummingbirds do a lot of fighting, a lot of marking their territory, a lot of claiming what's theirs, things like that. You could actually have a lot of people really striving for that attention, striving for that love, striving for that kindness and that care right at this moment. And you may actually have to do a lot of, hey, calm it down. I'm not just a prize to be won. And you know what? I would really appreciate if everybody wasn't acting like asses. I bet you guys would really like each other if you actually sat down and became friends instead of worrying about who's going to get this at the end of the day. And also reminding people that the friendship is what matters. Because that's what matters at the core of it, is the friendship, not the relationship. And people who can't put that friendship first, that's not somebody you want to be in a relationship with anyway. You want to be in a relationship with somebody who's going to put that friendship first, and that friendship is what truly matters to them. Instead of people that are just wanting the relationship, and I'm going to love you or I'm going to hate you. And if you decide you don't want to be with me tomorrow, I'm going to do everything in my power to destroy you. That's not what you want. What you want is somebody who is going to do everything in their power to maintain a good relationship, regardless of whether or not you have decided to be with them. So, in between messages, if you guys would like to ask a question, or if you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, Amazon wish list, and P.O. Box down below. It's $10 per question today. And I will be doing my one free question session tomorrow or next week as well. Oh, I've been there with somebody doing everything that they could to destroy your happiness. You know what? My ex and my children, I invited my kids to come over for the 4th of July this last weekend. And they told me they couldn't, that they had plans. It turns out the plans that they had, they were down in Elko visiting my family. After the last 3 or 4 months of saying every nasty thing that they could about my family to me, they were down in Elko visiting my family. It's funny how that works, isn't it? he has now turned his family and my family against me, but that's okay, because if they were really my family, they wouldn't have been able to be turned, right? This next person I'm dealing with is, yeah. My bank account is filling up. Everyone wants to watch everything that I do. Donations are pouring in, views are high. My passive income is insanely high. All my hard work, commitment, and dedication, all my perseverance and faith were worth it in the end, because it's finally paying off. It's time to celebrate. So, all the things that you're working on right now, they are definitely worth your time, your effort, your dedication. I feel like you have put in so much to certain situations, and those things are paying off right now. If they are not paying off right now, they soon will be in the very near future. And right now, it's time to celebrate, to be grateful for all the beautiful things coming your way, to say your thank yous, and to know that through faith, all those things are going to manifest in. It's time to let go of all the negative thinking, the limiting beliefs, and to really believe in yourself and the work that you're doing and how important it is to this planet and to the world around you, to the people around you. How important what you do is and how much of a difference that you make. All the cops in my area that are abusing their power are being exposed. It's been slowly hitting all the places around me, and it's getting ready to hit home. Truths are revealed and evidence is found. No more harassment and no more hiding. They can't run, and they will have to face judgment. The power struggle is now over. All the secrets in this small town are coming to light. So, any of the secrets, any of the things that have been hidden, sleights of hand, all of the things that people have been trying to guard and protect and keep others from knowing, it's all coming out right now. And everybody is going to be seeing the person that this person is and the things that they have done, the things that they tried to keep hidden. You may have definitely been a scapegoat for other people in your life. You could have been the blame, the one that did only wrong, the one that people saw as the problem. But here very soon, if not already, you're starting to be seen as the solution. You're starting to be seen as the person who has been trying to maintain peace, who has been trying to keep things positive, who has been trying to affect change. And because you've been trying to do those things, others have been trying to stop those things.